This is a diary. While I was in service, my father put this together for me. The book is my story in the Navy. Well, I didn't know anything about that book. And the book and all my World War II stuff was up in the attic. For 32 years we were living there. We were moving to New Jersey. So my son-in-law was helping me pack. He went up in the attic and took out all this stuff. He says, "What's all this junk?" He says, "Oh, that's from the World War II. What's this? What's this book?" Oh, that's my father has a little diary. And that's the first time anyone saw it. In years and years, it was just, no one's interested in my war stuff, and especially kids, they don't know from war. They're too busy with their. So anyway, we started opening up, and that started Pandora's box. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what the. Oh, there's a little story. I received the Bronze Star for bravery under fire. We invaded Tarawa.
On November 20th, 1943, in the cover of the night, men of the 2nd Marine Division began boarding their landing crafts. The Battle of Tarawa was about to begin.
And the Marines took a beating. Why? Because they got into the LCVPs, that's those little wooden boats, but they didn't realize how shallow the water was way out there. And they had to drop them and walk through the water and easy pickings.
The Marines had to wade up to 1,000 yards to the beach in chest-deep water. Soon, the lagoon at Tarawa was running red.
A lot of Marines died even before they got to the shore. So the Navy got wise. He said, we got to do something about that. So they came up with an LCC, Landing Craft Control. So we have 10 men and an ensign. We're leading the LCVP. When they come in close enough to the beach, we go back. And by that time, there's another row of LCVPs, so we take them in. About 6 times we go back and forth. We got little holes in our ship, but no big things ever hit us. We were very lucky. Because we don't stay long. We go there and come right back. So on the last trip, we're loaded up, unload them. On the way back, there's a lot of Marines in there. "Help me, go, I'm drowning, I'm shot, my arm is missing, oh God." What you see in the water, you don't want to see in your lifetime. So our ship is only about 2 feet above the water. So as we're going back, all the sailors grab a hook, a long thing with a hook on it, and grab it, pull them right into the boat. The dead ones, we let go. The guys were all blown up, we don't touch them. It's only the ones who are screaming that we know we have a chance to save. And while we're picking them up, we're under attack. Mortars are splashing around all over, but we just don't forget about it. We just see these soldiers. It was horrible. The Solace is a hospital ship. It's right offshore. It's about 2 miles off the shore. We took them right to the Solace, and they take them aboard the hospital ship. And they had a chance to survive, maybe. The ensign, we had one ensign, he was in charge. 7 years later, he must have made a report, but I got it in the mail. This is a story worth telling. You can't see it, but in there it says PA 43. And that's when MacArthur landed. I'll tell you that story. At the Battle of the Lady Gulf, we destroyed the Japanese Navy completely. MacArthur came. He came ashore in an LCVP, landing craft personnel vehicle. It's the ones that they drop down the front, all the Marines run out. He was in one of them.
General MacArthur makes good his promise to return.
He happened to be on one of the APA 43 ship. He was there with his shiny leather boots, his piping, and his entourage. and they started to go to the beach. And all of a sudden, the LCVP got caught in a little sandbar about 10 yards shy of the beach. And MacArthur was angry, and he had to walk out with his boots into the water. But that picture of him walking through the water on the beach, and when the papers took the picture of him walking in the water, I have returned, made him a big hero. But that little circle, if you look with a microphone, a little glass, you can see it says PA 43. I don't know if you can see it, but with a magnifying glass you can see it. And that's our ship. And here is my main story. That's my greatest story I ever had. That's worth everything about me, is right there. It's an official, I took this message as a radio man. I took this message. I'm here today, physically here today at almost 100 because of two people. Mr. Lester, and a Japanese, I don't even know his name. I was living with Lester, Captain Lester. He was the captain of our ship, of the Fayette. I never said a word to him in 3 years. He never said a word to me, because that's good, because if you talk to the captain, it's usually you're in trouble. And then what happened, MacArthur finished, and later we're going to go to Luzon now, take care of Manila.
The inspiring story of MacArthur's return to the Philippines goes on.
So we're putting the Army people ashore, and way outside, way out there, is the picket line. That's the destroyers. And they tell us when the kamikazes are coming, because they were coming every day, all the time. Oh, thousands of kamikazes.
They were called the kamikazes.
Captain Lester says, he said, the kamikazes are coming in. Now it's nighttime. And so our captain says, darken ship. When he says darken ship, he means you don't even light a cigarette. And then the kamikazes are coming. I was in the radio shack when the orders came down, darken ship. They didn't see us. It was nighttime. Now, if you read that note, it tells you how 100 feet above our ship, this Japanese kamikaze with a 500-pound bomb on its belly didn't see us. The DuPage, the exact same ship. The DuPage is our sister ship. He didn't see us, he saw the DuPage, and he slammed into it. Now the radio shack is up on the top deck. That radio shack was decimated, plus a lot of 100 guys. It was horrible, horrible. Our captain asked them what happened, because we couldn't see anything. We were all blacked out. And he sent us that message. His ship came over your ship about 100 feet with a 500-pound bomb and hit us. And that's how we got that. And the guy, Japanese guy, I never saw him. I only heard his airplane for about 3 seconds. He's over our ship into the DuPage. If we were firing, he would have went into our ship. So our captain, by saying, blacken the ship, he saved our lives. Coming home on the heavy cruise to New Orleans. That's me coming home, and that's when they always keep you working even though you're coming home. You had to work. The last page of the book is the official notice from the president that we accepted, and the Japanese accepted our surrender terms. Here in Washington, August the 14th, President Truman announces at 7 p.m. Japanese acceptance of surrender terms. This picture? When this heavy cruiser, New Orleans, took us to San Francisco, we went out on the town. These are 4 of the guys. 3 of them, of the 4, are radio men. Me on the end, I'm on the left. I don't know, for years and years it was laid up in the attic. It didn't mean anything to me because I went through all this. I know it was what's there, but now my children, I got 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls, 11 grandchildren, 4 great-children. I have a big entourage now, and they're all very interested in it, to hear the stories. But to me, I don't know what they expect. I didn't expect this, anything like this. I went through it. I know what was there. I know what's in the book. It's just pictures. But now it means something because I'm going to give it to my kids. I won't be here that much longer, but they got a book here.